Hello nerds, welcome back to episode of WN, your source for the music and music production news. And as you can see, I am finally back home. My wonderful studio, and someone has changed out my headrest. My daughter did a little redecorating while I was gone. There's always new stuff dropping, you know, as soon as one of these videos comes out, more stuff just happens. It's never ending. In our first story, MELDAPRODUCTIONS has released a new plugin known as MMATCHER, and they claim it is the ultimate spectrum matching tool. Now, this is MELDAPRODUCTION talking, so I'm a little inclined to believe them. When a lot of other companies say that, so they claim it'll provide precise spectrum, loudness, and stereo field matching, and it does many other things. It also lets you fix your headphones and monitors so that you can properly use them for mixing and mastering. You can also use it to play guitar and bass tones and who knows what else. I'm definitely intrigued. You got my curiosity here. So it'll analyze a reference audio source and apply its sonic characteristics to your input audio. All you have to do is analyze the recording and match it to a reference from their database or analyze whatever reference you have in mind. That's actually funny. They said it takes 3 steps, but they only gave you 2 steps. Maybe it only takes 2 steps. So they say it is perfect for mastering engineers who want to match their tracks for commercial releases, guitarists experimenting with different tones, producers getting consistent headphone mixes. It can be used to calibrate studio monitors, address room acoustics, and monitor inconsistencies. It sounds better than like a match EQ. From what I could tell, it's like a match everything. And then also it sounds like it also does what like Sound ID reference does. So it seems like they're cooking here, and it's like $20. So what I'm talking about. So yeah, you can select your headphone model from their database and then it'll correct inherent inaccuracies. So it seems to do something similar to reference. I mean, it looks like some pretty impressive stuff here. I mean, say what you want about the user interfaces, but in terms of value here, they're going way over and above. So it's introductory discount of 81% off, pretty crazy discount. $22 currently, normal price $113, and there's also a trial. Oh, let's give it up for him, dude. That was actually... bro, maybe we can do a video talking about this in further depth. Let me know if you guys want that. I may actually go about it. All right. Link to this will be down in the description. It'll be an affiliate link. So if you're interested in it, consider buying it. Don't do it because I told you to do so or because of what I said here. Do your own research. In our next story here, SPLICE has acquired Spitfire Audio. Yeah, did not see that coming. So one often not so great company is being acquired by another often not so great company. I'm not going to get into the details. Do your own research. So as you can see here, there's an update on their website. They're now under one roof. 2 pioneers in music creation are joining forces to build a future with richer sound, smart tools, and endless possibilities. So they're claiming they're going to come together to build innovative new products and support even more creators. What I'm personally worrying about, things either becoming more expensive or things that didn't normally cost money are going to cost money. Maybe there may be some sort of rent to own thing happening with Spitfire Audio though. That could be a good thing. I don't know. What are you guys thinking about this? Okay, so their co-founder says he's not going anywhere. He's excited about the future and what they're going to be able to build. So he wants to be able to focus on doing more composition work and getting fulfillment from that creativity, but he also loves making sample libraries and making musical tools that people can use to express their creativity. And they're still going to provide perpetual licensed products. Whew, there's one bead of sweat off of our brow. Then they state that in the next 6 to 9 months, they're going to have some really cool new stuff coming out. Don't know what that means. Really cool new stuff could be a fucking rape machine for all I know. I guess one thing that has been concerned about this is the amount of emphasis on AI. The next statement I'm going to read, there's a bit of a mention of AI, and I've been reading some other articles about it, and there's a lot of AI talk. So we may get some Spitfire tools with AI in it. Hopefully no credits, though. So they kind of ease into it a bit here, talking about how they both built platforms grounded on high-quality sound, innovative software, and the belief that technology can unlock new levels of creative expression. Then they mention how they want to help creators find the right sound at the right moment. By pairing Splice's ethical AI-powered discovery engine with Spitfire Audio's world-class sound engine, we're setting the stage for what's next in music creation. Whether you're scoring films, producing chart toppers, or just starting your first track, Splice and Spitfire Audio remain dedicated to helping you find better ways to bring your ideas to life. I don't know about you guys, but I always thought the features in Splice, such as the stacks tool, were kind of lame. You know, so hopefully that doesn't get too entangled with Spitfire Audio's software. Another thing too, Splice's AI-powered discovery engine. Am I alone here? I feel like Splice... What AI is it using for sounds? I don't know. Maybe for like the stacks tool or whatever, but when I'm getting samples, I feel like I'm using like a regular search engine or something. And stuff like this is a little concerning. With Spitfire's expressive instruments and Splice's AI-powered platform, we're just beginning to explore what's possible. And some of this other stuff here doesn't have me particularly excited. I guess I'm just not a big fan of like AI doing all the work for you. Splice has been building new AI components that are ethical, artist first, where artists are fairly compensated for their work. So bringing together some of that technology together, I think will be really, really important. Now, based off what they're saying here, it seems like they're training something. If people are being compensated for their work, they could be training based off of Spitfire Audio's recordings. I don't know. Really don't know. A lot of mystery here. Can't really say if it's good or bad yet. I know some people are pretty fearful of it. I've seen it in my comments a bit. I can't really like make a clear declaration here. I can understand some of the fear here, but like for instance, some of the comments here, there is no future in AI music creation. Spitfire Audio, one of the most important and creative sample companies to ever exist, is over. You know, I mean, I could see some of the fear of the mention of AI, but we just don't have enough to like say that the company's over. You know, I mean, they're still operating independently. They did mention AI, which is a little concerning, but not all AI is bad as well. I will say this, I've never particularly liked Splice. Like the app and the samples in it, they're fine. But as a company, I've never really been a huge fan. In particular, any company that copyright strikes people talking about them, not good. You know, if I remember correctly, they did copyright strike the top music attorney, and they kind of have issues with people copywriting their samples. So this could just extend into that even further. It could make Spitfire Audio stuff hard to utilize in your own compositions, at least as far as like loops and whatnot. I mean, I hope to God you're not going to end up with that issue with one shots. It's kind of hard to be hopeful about Spitfire Audio improving after this acquisition. So we don't know what else this really means at the moment. I guess we'll find out the next 6 to 9 months. Are we going to get a rate machine? Are we going to get free plugins? What are we going to get? I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this, because like, I'm not a fan of it, but I can't point out anything in particular that's a huge red flag other than AI, you know? And I don't want to just be like AI bad, but we don't have anything like specific to go off of here. Okay, this is a little funny. This is a little funny side thing here. So you know that anti-piracy campaign, the one that's like, you wouldn't steal a car, would you? Well, apparently that font was stolen for that. Now, hey, I'm not gonna act like I'm on some moral high grounds here. I didn't even know you have to pay for fonts, to be honest. This is a joke. That's a joke. I pay for all my fonts. All right, we're 100% legit here, 100% above board. Apparently people would steal a font though. If you haven't seen that ad, you're too young. And our next story here, the Moog Foundation is hosting a raffle for a Geddy Lee Mini Moog Model D. The only problem is it costs $25 to enter, but you get the Model D with the signed certificate of authenticity from Geddy Lee and a Rush vinyl. If you're interested in this, there will be a link to it down in the description. It's going on until May 19th. And our next story here, LEWITT has released a new plugin known as Space Replicator. Looks like we're doing a lot of that today. We got White Sea Studios' seal of approval. Of course, he's going to give his seal of approval when they sampled his studio for the plugin. But it could be good. It could be good. You know, a little conflict of interest there, having him give an opinion on it while being a part of it. Got Tatro giving his opinion on it here. This chick, I've seen her somewhere before. I don't know anything about her. Virtual acoustic spaces for mixes that you can trust. So this basically helps create a realistic space for you to listen to your mixes in when you're listening on headphones. Normally you don't get that when you're listening on headphones, unless you're using another plugin like this. And they claim it'll make you more efficient and make better mixing decisions, get fast mix translation checks in the car club, and more. You can experience professional mixing and mastering rooms, and it'll save you time and money on acoustic treatment. I guess in some ways it could, but you might as well just spend that money on acoustic treatment. Not knocking this plugin, just saying that's probably not the best thing to write here. I don't know if this should be the replacement for acoustic treatment is what I'm getting at here. Comes with 600 plus headphone compensation profiles, personalized binaural, transparent for your headphones, consumer headphone simulations, consumer spaces with different playback systems, mixing and mastering rooms with different playback systems. You can try it today for free for 14 days, and it is $99. Okay, guys, that is it for this episode of WN. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. If you want to stay up to date to the news, if you want to support the content, what I do here, consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member. Great way to support the content. I'll see you guys next time.